Ordinary People, Extraordinary Faith. Volume 2, Unlikely Leaders, written by Martina Amaka, based on biblical accounts. Welcome to Ordinary People, Extraordinary Faith, a series that continues our journey through the wonderful stories of the Bible. Following Volume 1, Courageous Women, this second volume explores the lives of three unlikely leaders whose faith enabled them to accomplish remarkable things despite their ordinary beginnings and personal limitations. In Unlikely Leaders, we meet Gideon, a fearful farmer who became a mighty warrior; Peter, an impulsive fisherman transformed into a pillar of the early church; and Nehemiah, a cupbearer who rebuilt Jerusalem's walls against overwhelming odds. Though they lived in different times and faced different challenges, they share one important quality: they trusted God completely, even when His plans seemed impossible. These stories show that God doesn't always choose the strongest, most confident, or most qualified people to lead His work. Instead, He often works through ordinary people with weaknesses and doubts who are simply willing to follow Him with extraordinary faith. Our hope is that these stories will inspire children to see that they too can be part of God's amazing plan, no matter their doubts or fears. Because with God, ordinary people can do extraordinary things. Hello, young listeners. Are you ready for another amazing adventure? We're about to meet three very special leaders from the Bible: Gideon, Peter, and Nehemiah. These men weren't born to be heroes. They didn't have special powers. They were ordinary people, just like you and me. Gideon was so afraid that he hid in a winepress. Peter often spoke before thinking and made big mistakes. Nehemiah was just a servant in a foreign king's palace. But each of them trusted God in an extraordinary way. As you listen to their stories, think about how God used these unlikely leaders to do amazing things. And remember, God can use you too, no matter how young or afraid or ordinary you might feel, to be part of His wonderful plan. So find a comfortable spot, close your eyes, and let's travel back in time to meet these unlikely leaders of the Bible. Gideon, the reluctant leader. Long ago in the land of Israel, when judges ruled the people instead of kings, there lived a young man named Gideon. He wasn't a mighty warrior or a famous leader. He was just an ordinary farmer from the tribe of Manasseh, trying to survive during difficult times. The people of Israel had turned away from God, choosing to worship idols made of wood and stone instead. Because of this, God had allowed a neighboring people called the Midianites to oppress them. Every year.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?